Ignatius made a lot of notes that help us understand the spiritual exercises. One of those was annotation or note 18, which said you take the full exercises and you adapt them to the women and the men that are making the retreat.
The retreat that you would make in the style of Ignatius of Loyola is a silent retreat, and it could be 30 days, could be 8 days, it could be 5 days, but they're always done in silence. And in the course of those retreats, you really get to know who you are and what those gospel stories are saying to you. Well, in the retreat that we give based on the exercises to the people who are homeless and in recovery, they are not silent.
Though our retreat is either 2 nights or 1 night, 2 full days, 3 days, they are rooted in the 30-day spiritual exercises of St. Ignatius. That same dynamic of moving from being unfree, being enslaved to your brokenness, in Ignatius's word, those inordinate attachments, moving from that to a position of freedom.
All the people that are on the retreat have to be dry and or clean for a set amount of time, and they are all, the term is, I believe, working the program. So they're going through the 12-step program, and that 12-step program is very much God-based, of almost saying when all else fails, when you realize you've hit the bottom and there is nothing else except your higher power. Well, those of us who make the exercises, whether we're in recovery or not, is realizing that the guiding force in all of our life has to be a higher power. Some of us call that Jesus. Other people might have a different name for that.
People who are homeless find it helpful to make the exercises if they are willing and open to encounter God.
The 12 steps of AA, of addiction recovery programs, and the spiritual exercises of Ignatius, I think at the heart have the same dynamic.